Hey guys, I'm Brian here with a new League of Legends video. Today I have for you my Draven Champion Spotlight. He's out early again, and I'm going to be showcasing his abilities and some things you can do with him. He's a ranged AD type champion that relies heavily on his abilities to do damage. He's mana based and fairly mana dependent to balance him out. Because of his skill set, which I'll go over in a second, and then I'll go over some build options, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so for his passive, Wicked Blades, Draven's critical strikes deal bonus physical damage that scales up with level, and this effect is also procced on his whenever he uses his Q on someone. Now, his first ability, Spinning Axe. Draven's next attack will deal bonus physical damage. It scales up percentage-wise. The axe, when it hits someone, will ricochet off the target, and if he catches it, it automatically readies another Spinning Axe and resets the cooldown on his W, but I'll go over that in a second.
Don't be jealous.
So his Q, it spins an axe, and when you auto-attack someone, it throws it in the air, and there's a little dot that appears on the ground. That if you stand in that, you will have it refreshed.
Subtle. I don't do
Now,
subtle.
if you're standing still, the odds of it coming down near you are higher, and if you're chasing, it'll come down ahead of you. So it has its own little AI system.
Why, thank you.
So yeah, that's his Q. His W, Blood Rush. It is a movement and attack speed buff. The movement speed doesn't last as long as the attack speed. But what happens when you catch a Spinning Axe, which is his Q, the cooldown of his W will come
Doesn't get
off.
better than this.
So it basically makes it so that he can perpetually keep that up as long as he can manage the mana and catch the axes. Now his E, Stand Aside, it's an AoE knock away. It's a skill shot that moves the targets outward from where it hits. It's fairly long range, and it slows enemies that it hits. So, right there, it just knocked him over. So that's that. Now I'm going to demonstrate his ultimate. Alright, so his ultimate, Whirling Death, it's a global AoE Sivir Boomerang, basically. How it works is when you throw it, it will go as far as however long your cursor is at. And if you make it longer than you would like, you can hit R again, and it will come back. So it's casually referred to as the Lawnmower of Death, and it can go cross map, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's around the same speed as an Ezreal ultimate.
Places to go,
and
to see.
it can return, so obviously you get a lot more damage output. So that's his kit in a nutshell. Now I'm just gonna go over some possible builds and wrap it up. Alright, so for possible build ideas, I'm gonna just classify him as a ranged AD. That's basically how he works. So normally what you want to do is Berserker Greaves, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, stuff like that. He scales with crit fairly well, so I feel like you could build him more efficiently with crit. As Cyan here is trying to point out, he's very easy to catch. He doesn't have much CC. In fact, he barely has any CC. And his E is barely passes for a disengage. It just knocks them a little bit away and stuns them for a tiny, tiny amount of time.
Not Draven. Draven. Draven does it all. With style. Who wants some Draven? Yeah! Draven out. Now this is how to move. Draven's making an exit.
Alright, so that's been my spotlight on Draven. I hope you have enjoyed. I'd like to thank my wonderful assistant, Local DC here. He's been a great help. But yeah, so that's it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.